Deal Surgeons, Elite Masterminds, what's going on? This is Diamond Life. Like I said, this is a psychology series. I appreciate you guys listening in. I see all you guys watching. I thank you for your likes. I thank you for your thumbs up. And I thank you because I just believe it's deserved, it's earned. You know, if you guys really understand what I went through and what I'm currently going through to learn even more than what I already know. But what I want to talk to you about today is the power. Listen to me now. I want to talk to you today about the power of learning from a no plan B mentor. I'm going to repeat that because I don't think you understand how important and how powerful this is, what I just told you. I want to talk to you today. Excuse the noise in the background. I want to talk to you today about the power of learning from a no plan B mentor. So what do I mean by that? Now, this may be a part two because this shit right here is so fucking powerful. Now, what I mean is people that I learned from, like a guy named Trader SG. Go look him up. Stock guide. Love that dude's story. Go look up Doyle Exchange. Love that dude's story. People like this. People that had no plan B, where this shit had to work or they literally was gonna die or fucking give up on life. Okay? You look at Doyle Exchange. You know, working at Amazon. Working day and night. And then that shit finally happened for him. Okay? Then you got people like Stock Guy. Dude was a goddamn janitor at like 40 something years old, I believe. Or maybe he was in his late 30s. Had a big success and then fell off. I mean, he said trading saved his life too, and I'm just gonna keep it at that. Me and him probably have the same story. But I'm talking to you about the power of learning from a no plan B mentor, okay? Now, the no plan B mentor is the person who, see, let me explain this to you. This has been on my mind for a long time. Let me try to walk away from these people with these construction, okay? This has been on my mind for a while. What I mean is that let me see how to explain this. I believe that it's good to learn from somebody. You have to learn from the spirit. You have to pick up on the spirit of the mentor that you're learning from. Okay, because some people you guys learning from right now, some people that you're listening to, yeah, they do some studying. You know, they may have did a little sacrificing, or maybe they did sacrifice a little bit. But the difference between me and that person is that they had a plan B. They secretly had a plan B. They was like, okay, if this don't work, then, you know, I'm gonna go back and get a job, or, you know, if this don't work, then I'm going to, you know, go do Amazon, or if this don't work, I'm gonna go do real estate. I'm not saying they don't know what they're talking about when they teach you, but I'm talking to you about learning from a no plan B mentor. The spirit of the person is different. The spirit of the person is different. The spirit of the person who is learning trading from ICT or anybody, you know, it could be online academy or whoever. But the spirit of the person that you're learning from is important, because if you're learning from a no plan B mentor, the person who like, I got to get this shit or I'm going to die. Literally. The reason you need to learn from no plan B mentor is because the way that person studies and the way the person who has a plan B studies is totally different. Somebody who's studying like their life is dependent on it. They looking at the charts differently. They're absorbing the information differently on a subconscious level than a person who says, if this don't work, I'll do something else. I'm trying to explain to you the power of learning from a no plan B mentor is more powerful to learn from that person, because you're going to pick up on the spirit of that person. That's the person you're listening to right now. No plan B. It was no plan B. I had to make this work. You understand me? Now, either that could be a lie, or that could be embellished, or that could be the fucking truth. It is. No plan B. It had to work. If I couldn't do trading, I couldn't do anything. I'm not saying that's what you got to do. I'm just trying to tell you who you listening to. Pick up on the spirit of me. Pick up on the spirit of what's talking to you right now, coming through the airways to your ears. So all the videos that you watch from me right now or in the future, understand who you're listening to. That's the whole point of this series, and to get you to understand like the power of learning from somebody. It could be me or anybody. I'm trying to tell you to really look at that person's story who you're learning from. Listen, somebody can have the same information as me on the videos on YouTube here. Listen, somebody can have the same information, okay? They can talk with a little bit of tenacity, a little bit of power. But I'm trying to tell you right now, if they came from like a rich family where, you know, people was giving them money, or, you know, or if they had a plan B, or, you know, they're like, well, if this don't work, I can always do something else. What I'm trying to tell you is the spirit of the information is different. Okay, I feel like on a subconscious level, you'll get it faster. You'll pick up on the energy of that person, and you'll get the information faster and deeper inside of you if you learn from a no plan B mentor, is what I'm trying to tell you. You'll still get it from somebody who fucking had a plan B, or who had daddy or mama giving them some money on the side. I didn't have any of that. Shit, I went weeks where I wasn't fucking eating sometimes. I'll get into the story later at a later date. You have no idea what I had to go through to get this shit. And I'm not saying I mastered it. I'm still learning, but I've been consistent is the whole point. Okay? I remember when I used to only have a small amount of money, I used to lose the money all the time, and then it got to a point where I was just breaking even with small amounts. I wasn't blowing the accounts, you know, and I understood that I was getting better and better. And even though I wasn't making money a lot of weeks, I had to ask myself, you have to secretly ask yourself, when you're not making money, you have to secretly ask yourself, like, okay, well, I may not have made money over the last few months, but you have to secretly ask yourself, like, am I getting better though? Am I better? You have to honestly ask yourself the question, like, am I literally better than I was 2 months ago, or a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago? And to be honest with you, even if I wasn't making money in the past, the answer was always yes for me. It was always yes. It was like, you know what? Yeah, I was messed up on my psychology. I should have got out of trades early. I should have took something off the table. I didn't. But am I actually better than I was before? And I actually did a video about this in my other group. It's called How to Change My Life Movement. If you go to Instagram, type in the hashtag How to Change My Life Movement, or How to Change My Life, and you'll see some other motivational stuff I did. But I even had to stop doing, I had to do a whole nother psychology video about sacrifice. You people have no idea. And you wonder why people live a certain life. You wonder why people have certain things, and you guys think you can just do the regular shit that you've been doing and you're gonna get that life? No way. You're gonna have to do something different. And I'm gonna talk about that at another time, of certain things have to die. You have to give things up. But anyway, let's get back to the topic. The power of learning from a no plan B mentor. I've been thinking about this for a long time. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I feel like it's no science behind this. It's just a theory. It's just my philosophy. I just feel like for instance, this is a guy out there named Wesley Virgin that I follow and I listen to. He has an amazing story if you want to check him out. And it's like, man, god damn. I never even met this guy. I feel like I will one day. But this man did internet marketing. He didn't do trading, but I still listen to him a lot because it's the energy. I'm picking up on the energy from a no plan B person. Wesley said this shit have to work. That's what people didn't understand with his internet marketing. He quit his job. He had 2 small children. People looking at this man like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you nuts? He's making like $150,000 a year on a job, and he quit because he just couldn't put up with that shit anymore. Yeah, it was paying him the money, but he like, I can't live with myself knowing that I'm bigger. I can do bigger than this. Like, yeah, this job is paying $150,000 a year, you know, I got a little apartment, whatever, it's taking care of my kids, but you guys have to get to he got to the point where it's like, I have no plan B. Like he was trying to tell people, his parents at the time, he's like, people don't understand, like, this had to work for me. That's what he said on his podcast. And I listen to the dude a lot because I'm listening to the spirit and to the person who manifested the results of a no plan B mentor, a no plan B type of person. The way he was studying internet marketing is the same way that I'm studying trading. No plan B. So I'm not saying this is better or whatever than somebody else. I believe that it's more efficient. This is a spiritual type of topic I'm trying to relate to you. I feel like you will spiritually pick up on the information and you will get it at a spiritual level, at a subconscious level, at a cellular level, learning from a plan B person, no plan B person. Okay, the person who says, either I'm going to learn this shit or I'm going to die, or I'm going to learn this shit or nothing is going to work for me. Therefore, I have to make this work. I'm talking about people who really mean that. Oh, God, I wish you could see, man, if you could just see a camera. If you had a camera on me the last 2 years, man, you guys would literally be like, something is absolutely wrong with this motherfucker. This guy is absolutely insane. Insane. If you had a camera on me, in an office all day on the weekends, handsome man, I'm a handsome man, fit, can take care of a woman, got a place or a car or whatever, and literally in an office all day on the weekends for months, for years, studying this shit. Because I'm like, everything, trading can bring me everything that I always ever wanted and the people around me. So I'm going to go ahead and end the call there, but hopefully I convinced you, or I tried to at least plant a seed inside of you, if I didn't convince you 100%, that you need to learn from somebody. I'm not saying it's me. Please share this with somebody. Somebody need to hear this shit, man. It don't have to be just for trading. Send it to somebody who learned something else. But I'm just trying to explain to you the power of learning from somebody who is like a Will Smith. He said, this is what I believe or I'm going to die. Go back and listen to the Will Smith motivation. Type it in on YouTube. He said, it's very simple. This is what I believe and I'm willing to die for it. Period. I know what I am. I know what I have to do. And therefore, from that point, you do what you need to do. He said it's such a simple concept. He said it's real simple. It's like, well, if me and you going to get on a treadmill, either you're going to get off or I'm going to die. Go back and listen to it. Type in Will Smith motivation. I never did anything like this before, man. That's why I have the results that I have, and I'm going to have the bigger results than I have. Because to get something new, you have to become somebody you never became before. So this is Diamond Life. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for listening. Hopefully I got to you. The power of learning from a Plan B mentor. This is deeper than trading. This is for trading, but it's for whatever you're doing, fitness, whatever. So thanks for listening in. Just remember that you're a champion because you choose to be. All right, be great.